I'm not interested in that. Let's talk about the fighters that are fighting and who wants to see that fight. I'm not interested in it.
This is Jonathan Aguilar for Pro Boxing Fans, joined by trainer Joe Gallagher here in Manchester. Natasha Jonas in another history-making opportunity. This is becoming a regular occurrence. Just describe to me the last few years, not only for her but for yourself as a trainer, seeing the journey she's been on and what she's accomplished.
Last few years, well, there's been downs and ups and speed bumps along the way. Tears being shed, and tears of both sadness and also of joy. To see her at the beginning of this year get the British Boxing Board of Control British Fighter of the Year was a fantastic achievement on the back of a successful 2022, which seen her win 3 world titles and a ring belt. So here she is now, 2023, aiming to become a 2-weight world champion, and the story continues.
She's obviously opted to drop down in weight for this one. Was it just the opportunity of becoming a 2-weight world champion, or the fact that she's been at the lower weights, so therefore we know that she can make the weight? What was the thinking behind this fight? Yeah,
well, at the time when the fights were being made, a lot of the big guns were being made. Chantal was fighting Keita, Clarissa was fighting, everyone was stuck up, Terry Harper was fighting. So obviously we looked, and this opportunity presented itself, and we said, yeah, we'll go down, it's a good opportunity. The plan was to fight her and then fight Jessica McCaskill, but McCaskill's gone and done a deal now to go and fight Sandy Ryan. So we've got a fight now Saturday night, and concentrating ourselves and becoming a 2-weight world champion.
I know obviously Clarissa's going to be there, but your focus is going to be on that fight. But that could, if it materialises, be another big fight. Is there any thinking behind that in the future?
Yeah, no, definitely. Listen, we've always been open for Clarissa fight. We had extensive talks, and it just didn't happen. It's something that we could come back to down the line. Like I said, Clarissa's here Saturday night, watching both Natasha and Savannah, so as potential opponents. So yeah, listen, don't rule it out.
I know you've moved into the Champs camp gym. Get that right. Tell us about who's in the gym and what they've got coming up. Charlie Edwards, etc.
Yeah, Charlie just fought not long ago, a couple of weeks ago. Back in the ring now. Hopefully he'll be out August, September. We've had Paul Butler fighting Uzbekistan with a first-round knockout. So I'm looking at them two, looking for world title pushes. Mark Heffron, unfortunately, was on this bill, but he had a hamstring he had to pull out. We've also got in 2 weeks' time, we've got Billy Denz out, Josh Holmes out, Reese out, and Jake Dodd making his professional pro debut. Got an exciting talent in Mikey Talon, who Natasha manages, make his pro debut soon. So yeah, the gym's thriving at the moment. Jack Massey's in the gym training, looking at a date in September and looking to get that Chris Billham-Smith fight.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight. Joe, just a couple of fights to get your opinion on. In a couple of weeks, Spence and Crawford, the fight that everyone wants to see. How do you break that fight down?
God, I haven't got long enough to break that down. It's a fight that I'd like to see. Listen, it isn't a Hearns-Leonard in the 20s in the prime, but it isn't a Mayweather-Pacquiao where it went too long. It's happening, and let's all be grateful it's happening. 22 this year. The fights have happened. We've just seen Haney, we've just seen Lomachenko, we've just seen Josh Taylor, we've just seen Teofimo Lopez. Now we've got that. We've got Inoue and Fulton. So all the fights that we want to see are being made, apart from the heavyweight division. So yeah, no, it's really good. Canelo, there's talks of Morel and Benavidez. 2023 boxing had to pick its socks up, roll its socks up and show everyone why everyone likes the sport, and Spence Crawford is that type of fight. I'm a huge Spence fan, I'm a Crawford fan, but I just fancy Spence a little bit younger. Maybe the inactivity may play. The activity and being active for Crawford and having that bit of experience and activity could be the key for him. It's a real 50-50 fight. I'm a Spence fan, so I'm going to sit on the Spence fence.
Today Tyson Fury offered to spar Joe Joyce in the lead up to this fight. If you were guiding Joe Joyce, would you say that's a good idea to spar a rival who is a brilliant southpaw but is a potential opponent maybe in one fight?
Yeah, 100%. Listen, Tyson Fury is not his opponent yet. He may be his opponent down the line, but it won't be his opponent if he doesn't beat Chang. So you get the best sparring in for this fight. Don't worry what's down the road. Let's get this fight won first. And if the world champion and the world number one heavyweight is offering his services, grab him with both hands.
Last question. Anthony Joshua and Dillian White.
Not interested in that. Let's talk about the fighters that are fighting and who wants to see that fight. Not interested in that.
My question was going to be, does Joshua need a fight before the Wilder fight? That's what Cole Froch said. Do you believe that he needs a fight in between?
No, just get in and fight. That's it, just get in and fight.
Fair enough. Joe, best of luck tomorrow night.
No problem, thank you.